It brings me serenity. It brings me calm. It brings me joy. So to pick one word, that's a very difficult question to pick one word that sums up my experience of the parks and what it brings me. My name is Erin Shipman, and I have lived in the Kansas City area pretty much my whole life. I have gone to the East Coast and the West Coast, but I've been back here for about 3 years now. Having most recently come from California, I was in the Central Valley, not a ton of green spaces. And being back here in Kansas City, I really realized how much I just love having access to all of this green space. You know, whether it's to have a picnic with my family or to take Isla to the playground or to walk the dog and throw the Frisbee around or, you know, give back and do some cleanup. It's just a wonderful way to be outside. So I am a Kansas City Parks and Rec ambassador with my partner, Abe Markin, and our daughter, Isla. We come out and we will do litter cleanups, putting down some wildflower seeds. Abe has gotten together and cleared some brush and things like that. Just help make the parks a beautiful space that encourages the community to come out and utilize them and take advantage of this wonderful place that we have. One day we had a little girls outing at Blue Valley Park, and we went and were spreading some wildflower seeds. It was just such a wonderful time, and she got to meet lots of other people. You know, it was just a nice way for her to be involved and to feel like she was doing something, and, you know, she'll see it grow, right? And I just love that juxtaposition of the wildflowers growing and Isla growing and giving back to the community and having that volunteer experience. And then afterwards, we hung out for a bit and played on the playground, and she met some new friends that were enjoying the park that lived in the neighborhood, and it just warmed my heart to see her interacting with those kids and to see other people enjoying the parks as well. And you know, that's really what it's about. It's about the community coming together in these spaces and making those connections in this lovely environment. It's very important to my partner and I that Isla grows up with an appreciation for the parks, an appreciation for nature, and she comes to lots of cleanups with us, and I think she genuinely enjoys it. And I love now that when we walk around, even down like a city sidewalk, but especially when we are in the parks and she sees a piece of trash or litter, she will pick it up or she will point it out to Abe and I so that we can pick it up. And I love that because it's really important that we instill that in the future generations, especially during the pandemic. The parks really just meant so much to my family and I, you know, not being able to travel, being in kind of a high-risk situation, and not being able to really interact with other people. Having the parks to come to and utilize and take advantage of, especially during that time. I mean, it's not an exaggeration to say that it was a lifesaver. It truly was. Like the parks were a tremendous lifesaver. Being able to come together and volunteer and be with other parks ambassadors and other volunteers to clean up the park and do this together, you know, it restored a sense of hope and humanity, which was so important at that time. I think that parks in general, you know, they provide this space that is open to anyone and everyone, and I think parks are really unique in that way.